A man is dropped into a grocery store. He has never seen electricity. He has never seen glass. He has never seen a stranger who is not a threat. He stands in the cereal aisle and starts to shake, not from confusion, from the sheer volume of decisions his body was never built to make. This is not a thought experiment. This is what your nervous system is doing right now, every single day, and you have just stopped noticing. In 2009, Daniel Lieberman, an evolutionary biologist at Harvard University, set out to answer a simpler question than this one. Why do modern bodies break down in ways ancient bodies didn't? He had spent over a decade studying skeletal remains, comparing hunter-gatherer populations to industrialized ones. What he found, documented across dozens of papers on what he termed evolutionary mismatch, was not a story about weak bodies. It was a story about a body still running 300,000-year-old software inside a world it does not recognize. Picture the normal world first. A small group, maybe 25 people, walking a few miles a day across open land. Food is scarce, so the body treats every calorie as precious. Threats are real and immediate. A sound in the grass, a shift in the wind. So the nervous system stays sharp, then rests completely once the threat passes. There is no separation between effort and reward. You walk, you find food, you eat it. The loop closes. But here's where it starts to come apart. Lieberman's research showed that the human body did not evolve to expect abundance. It evolved to expect scarcity and to hoard against it. Give that body constant access to sugar, salt, and fat, not occasionally, but every hour of every day. And the ancient hoarding mechanism does not turn off. It cannot tell the difference between a famine that might come and a vending machine that is always there. And not just with food. Every single mismatch follows the same shape. The body evolved to expect physical exhaustion before sleep. And now it gets neither, lying still all day and wired all night. It evolved to expect a tribe of 25 familiar faces. And now it processes hundreds of strangers a day through screens, each one triggering a faint, ancient threat response that never resolves. Researchers at the University of Oxford, studying social cognition, found this number is not arbitrary. 150 is roughly the upper limit of relationships the human brain can meaningfully track. The average person today is connected to thousands. But here is the part almost nobody quotes. Lieberman's later work points to something darker than overeating or inactivity. He argues the body is not just mismatched with modern food or modern movement. It is mismatched with modern stillness. Chronic, low-grade stress with no physical outlet. The ancient body was built to either fight, run, or rest. The modern body sits in traffic with a racing heart and does none of the three. It just absorbs it, day after day, with nowhere for the signal to go. The easy conclusion here is that modern life is the enemy, that we are too soft, too comfortable, too far from the cave. But that reading was not what Lieberman actually argued. He was specific about this, almost stubborn about it. Comfort itself is not the problem. The problem is the absence of friction in a body that was built to need it. The real conclusion is harder to hear. It is not that modern life is too easy. It is that modern life removed the signals that once told your body when to stop being afraid, when to stop eating, when to finally rest. The body isn't broken. It's listening for instructions that stopped arriving a long time ago. Right now, tonight, when you check your phone one more time before sleep, when you eat past full because the plate is just sitting there, when your chest tightens in a meeting and you smile through it instead of moving, you are running the same program a hunter-gatherer ran 50,000 years ago. Your body cannot tell the difference between a predator in the grass and a notification at midnight. It is still scanning for danger inside a world that mostly stopped producing it. They did not have a choice in what their environment demanded of them. We still do. The next time your body tightens with no clear threat in front of you, do not sit with it. Move. Walk for 10 minutes, even around a room. That single act closes the ancient loop your nervous system is still waiting on. Threat, response, release. The man in the cereal aisle never got to walk it off. What happens next is on you.